Hey everybody. Well, first of all, let me start off by saying I hope you guys can hear me and it's not super loud. My washer and dryer are running, and I probably didn't think this through because I didn't realize how loud they were. Um, but hopefully you guys can hear me over the sound of it. I tested it out just to see, and it didn't seem like it was a problem sound-wise. But if so, I apologize. Where to start? I am so excited. So, obviously, this last week was my first day in the residency program that I'm doing in this hospital. It's a brand new program for the hospital. I've told you guys, if you don't know. It's for new nurses or nurses with less than 1 year of experience. And it basically is, the goal is to help new nurses become comfortable and confident, I guess, and really own their profession, because we all know nursing is a profession and nursing is not easy. It's not for everyone. But it's teaching us how to stand up and advocate for our other nurses, as well as ourselves and our future nurses. But it's also a program that the hospital wants to incorporate for their new nurses that they're hiring. And I'm in the first cohort for the hospital. But their end goal is to have this program that all their brand new nurses with 1 year or less of experience, new nursing graduates, are able to find their confidence and find that change from nursing school to nurse. And what I found the past now 2 weeks on the floor in the hospital is that nursing school is nothing compared to what nursing is. I thought that I was really well prepared and taught in nursing school, and in a sense I was. I know all the information, but applying that to real world experiences and real life situations, not everyone is textbook. Not everyone's going to be the same. Two patients that have pancreatic cancer could have completely different symptoms, completely different care plans, completely different prognoses. It's different. It's not a step-by-step, like you're told in nursing school with your care plans, that it's A, then B, then C, then D. For some patients, it might be A, J, C, Z. It's not the same. And then for the next patient who has the same diagnosis, their story and their process has completely different than what the textbook says and what this patient was going through. And I don't even know how to explain. It's just so different than nursing school was. But it's a good different. I don't want to freak anyone out or, but it's different. It's hard to explain. It's better in a sense. Nursing school is paying off, I guess you could say. But anyhow, I kind of went on a tangent there. But so this program is to help us, and I'm really excited because I am a new graduate nurse. I don't have prior experience really, other than shadowing and volunteering with people in the hospitals through middle and high school. I did some volunteer work and I shadowed a bunch of people in different departments. So it is very different in that aspect. But some people come in and they've been a CNA all through nursing school, and for me that just wasn't possible because nursing school was too hard, and I was in a program that was way too rigorous to keep up with my schoolwork and working and whatever else needed to be done, studying. So I am excited for this program. I think it will help prepare me. I definitely think it's helped me boost my confidence in myself in knowing that, I know this stuff, I might not have done it, but I know how to do it and I can do it. One of the big things in this program that we're going to be doing is doing an evidence-based project, which, depending on what program you're on, what school you're in, some of you might have already done that. It's finding something that interests you, let's say, and doing research on it and finding out the statistics of, does it actually work or does it not work? So in this program, we're breaking off into a couple groups with a couple people in each group and coming up with an evidence-based project that we want to explore, something that interests us. So right now I'm kind of brainstorming topics on what I want to do that on. And I've kind of got one that I mentioned to my team partner and interested both of us, and we instantly, had the same feelings about it, same feelings about this program. So we're kind of leaning towards that, but again, nothing's set in stone yet. We don't have to decide that until, well, now we're just starting February, so either later February or March is when we have to have a idea that we presented, and we present it to our instructor, who then will present the topic to the board of the hospital and get it approved. And so anyhow, that's one of the big projects in this program, is doing the research beyond that. And there's a lot more that I think will be covered throughout the program, and I'll cover that as I hit those. But for now, that was really, they just told us about the program. They told us about this evidence-based project that we would be doing, and introduced us to the chief nursing officer, who we'd already met, the president of the hospital, and just gave us time to get to know each other, because we're going to be working closely with, everyone else. And the nice part is that this evidence-based project, it just got really loud, I'm sorry. This evidence-based project will also be able to use, later on, if for those of us who go towards our bachelor's, for that research project that you do when you go and get your bachelor's. So it kind of goes hand in hand, and it'll be, I think it'll just be interesting overall, and I'm really excited. I can't wait. So that was one day this week, and then the other 2 days I was on the floor. Again, it was a really great experience. I'm learning so much. I thought I had learned so much in nursing school, and little did I know that, real world is not textbook. And I knew that in nursing school, but it's becoming more, I don't know the word, but it's definitely, it's interesting, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Reassured that this is where I'm supposed to be. Nursing is my calling. Seeing the patient who's sitting in the bed crying because of her new diagnosis with cancer, and being able to walk through that process with her, and how stressful it is, and the different decisions that have to be made, and watching, her and her husband go through it, and then having to tell their kids, and not knowing themselves what it is, having the patient who's hit their nadir in chemo and is completely different this week than they were last week or next week. It's just to be a part of that, and to be able to walk along someone who's going through that, and be able to be that person who's encouraging them, helping them when they can't help themselves, they can't get out of bed, they can't lift their head off the pillow. It's definitely an eye-opening experience. It's definitely something that, it's harder than I thought it would be, but in a sense it's so rewarding. Not in the, oh yay, they have cancer. No. I'm helping this person, and I'm making an impact and I'm doing something for someone and not seeking anything out of it for myself. It's just, I know this is where I was supposed to be, and I know that, and for those of you in nursing school maybe who understand this, I know that all those nights where I cried over stupid assignments, tears that were cried over assignments, that probably I was just stressing over all of the stress of nursing school, all of the telling my family, I can't come to the birthday party this weekend, or I can't come to your graduation, or whatever it was all those sacrifices were all worth it for this end goal. And actually seeing that put into fruition is it's so nice to see, and to finally be able to feel like all of that hard work has paid off. Yes, in graduation it felt like that too, but it was completely different. It was okay, I'm done, but I'm still waiting for that next step. I'm still waiting to put that plan into action. And now that I've been able to do that, I can't even explain how awesome it is. But anyways, I'm really excited about this nursing program, residency program. I'm really excited with my job, with the people I work with the patients and the interactions that I've had so far, the amazing things I've learned. I'm just super, super ready to keep going and digging in. And I know each day is not going to be like that, but it's definitely interesting. Next week I have my last week on day shift, and I work Saturday day, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, and then I'm off for 6-7 days, and then I have the residency program for February, and then I work again. So I know this weekend is going to be super tough. It's going to be super trying on me, especially that Saturday, Sunday flip where I'm going from days to nights, getting my body used to that day-night shift. And I'm interested to see the difference on how night shift works and how that's going to play out for me. It's going to be a whole new experience of finally getting, this week I finally felt like I got my bearings and I got situated with time management and working things out. And now going to night shift, how that's all going to flip and how I'm going to figure out those times and figure out that management and the organization skills working nights. But it's a process, and it's going to be interesting, I guess. Always look at the glass half full instead of half empty, but then I'm pleasantly surprised, hopefully. So anyhow, just wanted to give you an update and tell you a little bit more about the residency program. Be looking forward. I think I'm going to do a video here with my must-haves for working on the floor. I started writing out a list this week of things that I was like, this would make it so much easier, or this thing I love, or whatever. So I'm going to do a video probably after this coming weekend, after I've switched over to nights and I've gotten my bearings, and I've also experienced a week of nights and seen what it's like. I'm going to make a video with my top must-haves for being on the floor, and so look forward to that. That should be coming at you soon. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Whether you're in nursing school or not, I'm still here. I'm still fresh. I am actually looking at applying towards my bachelor's program. I wanted to wait until I was situated in the hospital that I'm now and working and getting into that rhythm. But now that I'm up here, I'm starting the process of looking at schools and different programs. I haven't agreed to any, and I probably won't start until this summer, but I am headed that direction. So I soon will be back to being a student as well, and we'll be making more videos geared towards the bachelor's/master's program and how all that will carry out. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye.